At the Eastern School District in Newfoundland and Labrador, our administrators play a key role in the implementation and the success of our early and late French immersion programs. We strive to achieve inclusive immersion programs that reflect high academic standards and bilingualism.
There's always the danger that some student, because they think that they're in French immersion, that they're somehow better than the other children, that they're smarter because they're taking French immersion. But that isn't what we're looking for here. We're looking for students to take the attitude that I'm just learning in a different way. I'm learning with a different language. And I can learn from the students who are not taking French in that way, and they can learn from me. And so we create a culture here where French is very much part of the entire school culture. Signage, when we send home memos, when we do announcements, we try to on occasion have announcements in French. Certainly when we do school assemblies, there's always a French component along with the English. When we have special activities, there is a French component. We're very fortunate here to have, even though I'm not bilingual myself, we have in our administrative team, one of our assistant principals is bilingual. And that's been a real plus for us here in creating that sort of unified culture of French and English. And we work together as a team, and so do our students. We've been able to take advantage in some of our classes where the French immersion teacher who is in one class is able to come and support the non-French immersion or the English class with their core French program. We have the French immersion teacher teaching the core French program. And that's good for students to see that these teachers move back and share back and forth with each other, so that when the French immersion teachers are in that class teaching French immersion, the English teacher that's teaching English is in the other class doing something like science or social studies. So there's a real team teaching connectivity between the classes. As an administrator, I feel that I need to be aware of all of the curriculum outcomes for the curriculum K to 6 in this school. And right now our teachers are working together, planning together, and they're not planning as French teachers planning together and English teachers planning together, but they are planning as a unit, as a grade level unit. And currently they're working on a backwards design unit in one of the content areas of their choice. And they are designing the unit with the assessment for learning and assessment as learning techniques integrated within it. But then when it comes time to deliver that to their class, the French teachers then think about teaching that using the pedagogy of teaching in a second language. And I guess what we're trying to achieve here is a culture where all students, no matter whether they're taking French or whether they're taking English in the school, but all children are treated the same, and that one is not highlighted over the other. I guess it's an opportunity for students to realize that French is part of our culture in Canada, and then there are some students who speak it fluently and some students who are still learning. And we try to get the students that are learning well in the French immersion classes to be able to work with the students in the English classes that are beginning to learn in the core French environment.
There is a high level of interest for both early and late French immersion programs. Our programs continue to grow, not only as a result of our French immersion teachers, but also because of our effective administrative teams. Villanova Junior High, who has been named by Parent Magazine as one of the top 20 schools in Canada, is an excellent example of a successful dual-track school.
Bienvenue à Villanova. We're so happy to have you. Come on, we'll show you the highlights of our school. Allons-y. Nous utilisons les iPads, même dans la musique. Come on in.
I got it there.
This is our
Don't worry, Leslie.
Okay.
Ready?
So up here, guys and girls, you can see what you're looking for specifically.
We're so excited to have such a great resource center here at Villanova Junior High. There's lots of technology, and there's lots of cool stuff to do.
Vous pouvez voir que nous avons beaucoup de ressources, comme les ordinateurs, les livres et les iPads.
At Villanova, all aspects of the curriculum are important.
Ils sont très actifs pour rester dans bonne santé mentalement et physiquement.
Oh,
Comme enseignante ici à Villanova Junior High, à Conception Bay South, je suis si contente d'être appréciée par mon administration et d'avoir l'occasion de visiter les sessions d'appui cette année.
I think we have a culture in our school, involving our French program, from the number of programs that we have, number of students involved. We have a population. Our school is a grade 5, grade 8 school, a population of around 600 students, and almost 50% of our students are involved in French immersion. And we have another group of students in grade 6 that do an intensive core French program, a program designed basically to encourage students, I guess, to be more involved in their core French programming once they get to junior high. But it also has another positive benefit because it does encourage some students to want to become more involved in French, and they decide to go on and do the late French immersion programming as well. So I think through those programs, I think it gets students talking about French, and I guess when they get a chance to converse with each other in various classrooms, they get the chance to enjoy what French can offer them. I guess a lot of other things we have in our school as well. We promote opportunities for students to go to various, do some traveling to, I guess, become involved in various cultures of French. We travel to Quebec City, Montreal, Ottawa area. We have a group of grade 6 students that travel to Saint-Pierre, Miquelon. And through those experiences, I think they develop a strong desire, I guess, to become more involved with French. And they've come to realize how much French they actually know when they go to these places. I'm not a French-speaking person myself, and I travel with those students on a regular basis when we do those trips, and I get amazed how much that these students see themselves in a French milieu and have a great understanding of what's being said to them and being able to converse back to the people that they're with on these tours. So all that, I guess, and combining that with the teachers that we have in our school that work together, whether it's a grade 5 group, a grade 7 group, or grade 8 group, they plan. English and French teachers plan together, so the curriculum is the same. Their testing and evaluation assessments are done, pretty much the same, or on the same time schedule. So we plan things through not just an English school or not just a French school. We combine it. We're just a school that offers 2 programs, a French program and an English program. We also, I guess, give our teachers the opportunity where possible to get involved in professional development opportunities. They do some within the school, within our district, within the province, and some of our teachers get the opportunity to travel outside the province for various conferences, such as the ACPI conference, and that gives them an opportunity then to come back and share this information with their colleagues and within the school as well as other schools. And all that, I guess, brings about a sense of feeling that our students have a great opportunity to be able to experience French. And from the work that our teachers do with that, I think they get a chance to experience it and want to continue on when they leave school. And we've got a number of students that are coming back to us wanting to do their internship programs with us in French because they've studied French when they went on and left our school system. Well, I think in our school, we have whatever activities we have, they're done in French, they're done in English. We have classes going on side by side that are doing their activities, whether it's a math class, a science class, or a French language arts class. Students are doing a lot of collaboration amongst the kinds of things they're doing. And in our assemblies, every time we have an assembly, the assembly is done in both English and French so that all of our students get the opportunity to participate and be able to share what they have and the knowledge they have in both official languages. So that's ways that we can, I guess, generate that sort of feeling of belonging to another kind of culture. We're not just an English school, we're not just a French school. We're a school that offers, like I said before, offers both official languages, and then each day students come in, they could be conversing in French, they could be conversing in English. And sometimes you see that going on simultaneously, and it's a great way to see students, I guess, feeling a part of a program that they're proud of, and they work hard to be a part of, and our teachers do that piece as well, and makes us, I guess, a great school that we have in our community.
We have Emily Howe who's going to do an announcement for us about the girls' soccer team.
On veut dire félicitations à notre équipe de soccer 7e, 8e année, qui a gagné le championnat hier contre St. Paul. Excellent, les filles.
As our students move into the senior high and prepare for post-secondary learning, the continued support of our administrators has a key impact on our French immersion programs.
The French immersion program have great success when they go to post-secondary institutions, especially those that are outside the province, where they may want to study en français. As well, there are students who do programs that require the bilingual component, and they have that. But there's also students who tell me that after they've graduated, they've gone into various professions, and they've been able to work nationally because of the bilingual piece. It enables them to have better paying jobs down the road. Definitely an asset for anybody who wants to do post-secondary or, work nationally in this country and have great success.
As a parent of a French immersion student, she's had many advantages now, I see. In hindsight, I was concerned with her learning how she would adapt to a new language, but she's done very well. She's developed great organization skills. She has great learning and study habits, which she didn't have before because I sat with her and helped her all the time. And now she's on her own. She just broke away. She's doing everything well and still an honor student. Doing great.
Early and late French immersion are optional programs. However, as a result of the professionalism of both administrators and teachers, in collaboration with the engagement of students and the support of parents, we are afforded the opportunity to achieve our district's strategic goal of better preparing our students for learning in the 21st century.